Hey, what's going on? Welcome back, everybody. So today, this is the official start where we're gonna start doing I guess our own version of the news broadcast. Um, so yeah, you can definitely give it up for that. Most definitely appreciate you guys for even showing up. We are not a big channel yet, however, I'm pretty determined to keep growing, keep continuing to post and everything like that, so that way we can continue to grow, get bigger and bigger. Then eventually, um, the bigger we get, the bigger the giveaways will get. So I want to get to a point where I can give away a whole Mercedes Benz or something like that. Like once it gets to that point, beautiful. I've done my part. You've guys done your part. We're good. So anyway, um, today, if you do decide that you want to contribute, that is like my only way to contribute right now. For some reason, PayPal has been tweaking. So yeah. Matter of fact, I forgot the music. Hold on. Cue the music, please. Shit is loud. Turn it down. There we go. However, yeah, like I said, welcome everybody. Welcome. So today topics we have about say about 4 to 5 topics that we're going to speak about today. This is not a actual live. This is pre-recorded. Um, this was pre-recorded. I wanted. What day is this? I don't forgot. I forgot the damn day. Anyway, okay, there we go. It is Friday now, so this is going to be recorded pretty early in the morning. So for all you guys out there or women out there, truck drivers, all my truck drivers out there, welcome. This can actually be one of your favorite podcasts, man. We're gonna try our best to keep it entertaining and just keep it at that. I know how it can be, starting your day off early. Hey, man, I drive myself still to this day, 5 days a week. Excuse me. However, make sure you got me in the Bluetooth, and we're gonna go ahead and proceed with the rest of the show. So, with that being said, let's continue with topic number one. So, in this particular subject right here, you guys can see the title at the top. This is from an actual news source. However, we're going to give our opinion on this particular subject. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and where is it? There it is. Let's go ahead and start this. I am periodically going to pause and do everything in the midst of this because of course, copyright. Um, Actually, before we start, let me get my banner up here. Fair use. Fair use. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. All right. So let's go ahead and start this one.
The boy, identified as Katorius Starks, was allegedly left strapped inside the car. Was humid with temperatures ranging from 93 to 96 degrees during the 5 hours in the afternoon. He was left alone. According to our own CNN meteorologist,
Okay. Right from the jump, I would like to say to this little fella's family, I am absolutely devastated and sorry for your loss. I know this can definitely be something that is very complicated to deal with, especially losing a child, let alone like if someone loses a parent or something like that. Most people um that lose a child, they never turn out to be the same. Like I know that from experience, like my best friend and all that stuff. But anyway, when it comes to this, it's just sad to see because I don't know, man. Like children are so innocent, and just to see an innocent life be just gone that quick, and it's not even in a. I don't know, man. This is sad, bro.
Those temperatures felt like 101 to 105 degrees with heat index values, not only considering the car the boy was in direct sunlight, as the family's attorney claims. According to a fact by the Alabama Department of Human Resources,
And it would be Alabama. Like, come on, man. Come on. Boy. That is absolutely sad, man. Anyway, I think I could just read the rest of this one instead of playing it. So at 9 a.m., it looks like the boy was picked up from the daycare, and then he had a supervised visit. Oh, no. The supervised visit ended at 11, excuse me, at 11:30 a.m. that morning. So I'm guessing he probably was leaving. I might have to play this. Let them break it down.
Human Resources picked up the boy who went by KJ from the Alabama Department of Human Resources picked up the boy who went by KJ from daycare at 9 in the morning on Tuesday for a.
Oh, okay. So the boy was picked up from a social worker, and this happened on a social worker's time or whatever the case. So blood is on their hands. Me as a parent, it would have been a whole lot of feet being put in that that day. Just because, like, come on, man. Like, I know the boy was in foster care and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, he could have been in foster care because of the fact that his parents just not really, stable enough, or they made a mistake or whatever the case, or they're just reckless. You never know. But at the same time, this isn't on the parents' hands. This is on a social worker, which is pretty ironic in my opinion, because at the end of the day, if you as a parent aren't doing your part, guess what? Those social workers or whoever, those are going to be the same people coming to pick your kids up. And the fact that this happened on the social worker's hands, it kind of makes my conspiracy theorist mind go off a little bit. Sorry guys, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, give me a break. Anyway, let's continue. Oh, where is it?
Supervised visit with his father. The visit, they say, ended around 11:30 a.m. But instead of returning the boy to the daycare, the family's attorney says the contract worker made several personal errands with KJ buckled in a car seat in the back of her car. The attorney says the worker finally returned home by 12:30 p.m., parking her car and leaving the 3-year-old boy strapped inside the vehicle with.
So you mean to tell me this broad forgot he was in the back seat, ran errands, went back home, and everything like that? How do you forget it's a child in your back seat? Us as humans, we're pretty incredible creatures, believe it or not. That sixth sense that we talk about, you can feel a presence of a person, like at the end of the day, whether it's a child, whatever. But for her to be completely absent-minded and forget that she has someone else's child in the back seat, come on, man. Let's not even get me started on these social workers, man, because she was probably built bad and everything. You never know. Matter of fact, this is what she looked like. I can guarantee you this is what she looked like. Where is it? I guarantee you this is how she built. And it be these women that's built like this that try their hardest to, try to downplay men. Oh, I hate men and this and that and blah, 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 whatever. It's just so sad to see this, man. Who is this woman? Who is this woman? Let's going to get through it. Is that the dad? Yep. Katoris. Woo, boy. Why do we do this, y'all, with these names? Katoris.
Nope.
Lord have mercy, man. Yeah, he definitely got to be a football player, especially with a name like that. Yet again, we're going to use our copyright banner. Where is it? Not copyright, I'm sorry. Fair use, fair use. So let's talk about, which one do I want to talk about? Something to kind of lighten up the mood a little bit. Mr. Russell. I don't know if I'm sharing it or not. Let me see. Nope, not yet. Let's go ahead and add that on here. Number 2. Yep. Here we go. So hopefully you guys can see this right here. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Russell, boy. Ain't no way. Let's go ahead and let this play.
Mr. Russell, be nice.
Okay. So for some reason, it started off here. So I guess because I had it open on Instagram on my phone, maybe. I'm not sure. So I'm trying to wait for it to reset. Let's see before I play the sound. Good old Mr. Russell.
It's your birthday. What you want to tell me? What you want to tell me?
I don't want to tell you. I want to ask you something.
What you want to ask?
Okay, so Mr. Russell trying to push his issue right now. That's what he's trying to do. And where the hell are they at? Like, what is this? A school cafeteria? A seniors living home or something like that? I don't know what this is.
Oh no, you ain't go. You gonna say no?
It's your birthday. Who knows? Today is your 93rd birthday.
Mr. Russell don't give a shit about his birthday right now. Look at him rubbing her back. Y'all know what Mr. Russell trying to do, right? This is Mr. Russell right here.
That would skip them off when you shoot that tongue in that ass. Oh, oh my God! Now this ain't God. This is Stanley Earl.
Mr. Russell, that boy is Stanley Earl right now, man. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in here.
I got you a cake.
I don't want no cake.
Mr. Russell don't want no cake. He made that very clear to you. He ain't trying to eat. He don't want no cake. He want a different type of cake. Oh Lord! I just hope I'm thriving like Mr. Russell here by the time I hit the age of 93. If I even make it that far, the fact that he's still here walking with us at the age of 93 is insane to me. Anyway, let's go on to number 3. Okay, let's try to add my cell phone. Oh, okay, we're already here. Let's go ahead and let's get this up here. So this one isn't really necessarily like a oh, it's not on here yet. Sorry guys, excuse me. There we go. So now on this one right here, we just have a simple question from a young lady on here. And just based on a little bitty picture that they have at the top up there, she looks like a pretty good looking woman by the name of Tokyo. So her question to everyone would have been, do men still open doors? That's a good question. In my brutally honest opinion, I'm not going to say brutally honest, but in my honest opinion, yeah, we still open doors. Do you guys appreciate us open doors? Most times, no. You know, most guys open up doors and women just walk through and don't say thank you, things like that. You know, no decorum, no class, things like that. Like, you're supposed to say thank you, especially if that's not your man that's holding the door open for you. Like, come on, ladies, that's the least you can do. Anyway, let's actually scroll through some of these comments and see what people have to say. So Steph, I don't know the rest of his name, says, how else am I supposed to get in the car? I completely agree with that. Another guy, King Slick B, says, do women still cook? Yes or no?
Nope.
I agree. Good question. A lot of women don't cook. A lot of women don't cook. Okay. They'd rather eat out, go to Chick-fil-A, waste your money, eat out every day. Anyway, another guy says, how else am I supposed to get in the house? Exactly. Yeah, we'll hold the door open. Most definitely. Anyway, I think that's about it for that one. But yeah, but it seems like a lot of guys in those comments have some red pill rage going on, but it's all good, man. So it's not that big of a deal to me. However, whatever. No one cares. Continuing. Okay, yeah. So looked like they took my intro off for whatever reason. What the fuck is going on? All right. Let's run it. This is the next one. The next topic. So next topic would be, this is footage clearly of Sha'Carri Richardson shoving her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. She was, however, detained and arrested for this, I guess. Where is she? Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse or not, but she's right down up in here. And look at her. Just shoving them all up into the wall and everything like that. No one's doing anything. You got people just walking by. It's just sad to see, man, because a lot of men go through this type of situation and no one bats an eye about it whatsoever. Let it be a woman, it'll be a totally different situation. But this is probably, I can't necessarily say that nobody did anything about this, because obviously they did. You know, she was arrested for it. But let's go ahead and play his thoughts on this. Let's close that out. Get rid of all these extra tabs, man. Anyway, let's get his thoughts on it.
Move forward so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation. And I hate the narrative too of just like, you know what I'm saying, it's so negative. But like I said, it's just like in the state of Seattle, even talking to the cop, she's a human being and a great person.
Okay, so I don't necessarily know what she's talking about. Hey, what are you doing? Stay right there. Where you going? Give me 1 second, guys. Anyway, so as we continue with this, so in many other words, this guy, what he was saying, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap all of this up, get it out the way. So for the most part, what he is saying is that he don't think that she should have been arrested for this charge necessarily, because of the fact that I don't know if it's because he's a man that he feels like, okay, it's a little woman pushing me or whatever the case. She shouldn't be arrested for it or whatever. Okay, you go ahead and try that shit. See how it work out. I understand it is a woman. Yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson, in my opinion, she's not that bad looking, in my opinion. I'd fold. Love you, babe. But at the end of the day, good thing I don't have a insecure wife. Anyway, at the end of the day, he doesn't think she should be arrested. She's a great human being, a great person. Okay. Maybe he just did something to piss her off, whatever the case, but this isn't that big of a deal. It doesn't deserve this much public attention, in my opinion. These guys are Olympians, or guys and women. They're Olympians. No one really talks about Olympians that often, but whatever. Just seen it on there, and I was like, okay, let me get my opinion on it real quick. Anyway. All right. Why is this on here still? It's off my screen. Last topic of the day. I don't know how to share this, if I'm being honest with you. Let me see. You guys got to forgive me, man. I'm still getting used to doing all of this stuff on here. There it is. So The last topic of the day is for my truck drivers here. Let's go ahead and bring it up. All right. Aurora is a company. Hold on, give me 1 second. Aurora is a company that is making driverless trucks, and they're running their trucks from Houston to Dallas, runs overnight. Aurora Innovation Company is a developer of a self-driving truck. Recently announced what is called a significant expansion of the commercial operations, including beginning driverless commercial operations at night, surpassing 20,000 driverless miles at the end of June. Growing this driverless fleet to 3 trucks and opening terminals in Phoenix. So, in many other words, truck drivers, including myself, we are going to have to start pivoting into some type of other career, businesses, whatever it is that we choose to do, because looks like we're the next target at the end of the day. I don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime. I am 30 right now, but I say for the guys that's like 20, 21, you know, when you first get in the truck and you're about 21 years old, for those of us that were smart enough to start early, I won't say smart enough. I'm sorry, guys. For those of us that were, I guess, ready to start at the age of 21, if you're starting now in 2025, let's just wrap it up. If you start now in 2025, in many other words, this is what you have to look forward to at the end of the day. So if you can, go ahead and try to make your money now, get as many certifications as you possibly can, and just go ahead and start prepping for this, man. Now, you can get in and run up a quick bag or whatever the case real quick and just invest that money in some things that's going to continue to make you money, continue to help you grow over time or whatever the case. With that being said, hey, where's the full screen? Here we are. With that being said, I appreciate you guys. This was the weekly news with AOT. Let's go ahead and run that again. You guys have a blessed one. Hold on. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm still getting used to using this thing, man. Stop the screen. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. So we will start dropping videos like this. Obviously, as you guys can see, I got to get a little more smooth with the transition and whatever. This is the first time I'm actually going live or whatever, sharing content and media and things like that. So I still got to figure out how to maneuver around on this StreamYard platform. But at the end of the day, thank you guys. Love you guys. Have a blessed night. I'm out.
I'm talking about all the way to the top, yeah. Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.